Hello, welcome back to the moment that matters. The Prem predictions. One of us is gonna go 20 for 20. I believe it. I believe it. Do you believe it? I believe it. I don't think Arsenal are gonna win the league. I don't. That's a lie. Today we are joined with my friends, Julian Carell, Oscar Wano, and
friends.
Captain, Leader, Legend, Mr. Ben Wilson. How are you, my friend?
I'm great, thank you.
Oh, what a beautiful moment in history this is.
Round of applause.
Yeah, I'm standing up.
Balls indeed.
I'm standing up right now.
I stood up as well. I just didn't want to say it. I just knew you guys could feel that.
I'm actually not
No,
standing
you
up.
didn't want to rub it in, did you? Nah.
So yeah,
Wow.
we're here for our
Good
Prem
start.
predictions again. Me and Frank did so fantastic last year that we thought, well, fuck it, we'll do it again. Like, obviously, we're so good at it. As you can see, the graphics are amazing. Oh, you guys can't see it, but I'm in a Google Doc. Pretty good graphics. And we're here to predict the Premier League, because that's what you do at the start of the Premier League season. This is arguably the best part of the season. It's where everyone's got their hopes up. They're all got their dreams and aspirations of where they're going to finish, and we're gonna tell people where their team's going to finish, and they're probably going to get upset and have a cry. So yeah, should
I
we?
think that is actual facts though. Like at the start, this is the most excitement you get.
Oh yeah, it's where you, like,
It's
you
so
know,
it's so good. It's so good.
just build false hope that you're going to do well,
Mhm.
and then
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
How have you guys been doing with your predictions? Because I know there's been a few teams that I've been like moving around.
It was hard.
Yeah, I've
I think for me, 2 and 4, the second and fourth is definitely was kind of a toss up, and then 8 to like 15th, I would say.
I've struggled
Yeah,
with
just
like
mid-table.
17th to 15th even as well. The
Yeah.
only one I've been like fine with is the team to finish first, and then the 3 to get relegated. That's really
Yeah,
my-
I was pretty confident.
Yeah, that would be the only 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, this year
Yeah.
we're going to go through one at a time rather than one of us just doing our list, and then we'll kind of discuss it a little bit with people who've got their team. And yeah, Ju, you want to kick us off with who you've got in 20th, mate?
Yeah, I have Hull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just so easy to put the newly promoted teams in relegation, and we've seen in the past seasons of the Prem how hard it is to stay up. It's just such a big gap between the Prem and the Championship. So Hull's there, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's my 20th.
Who you got, Frank? Oscar
Hello.
Wano!
Hello, sorry. Who's next?
Frank, is Frank here? Frank.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Did you say my name?
Oh, your voice just cut out. I didn't hear it either.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I said Frank.
Brilliant. Alright, yeah, no, I'm here. Julian, that was so boring of you. I'm gonna join that now. I'm gonna go Ipswich. Fuck it.
Any reasoning?
I think Ipswich are better than Hull. Hull came sixth, bro, and I don't even know how they got to the Premier League.
Well, they got to the Premier League as a Spygate, innit?
Yeah, that's a good point.
They probably shouldn't be in the Premier League, but Southampton cooked themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have Hull in 20th.
I do also have Hull in 20th. I think they've got the
I
worst
think-
squad.
I think relying on Ollie McBurney to produce great moments is a little bit
Yeah.
concerning.
Yeah, and the owner seems like a strange lad. Did you guys see like his tweet he put out of like the percentage chance of players he's going to sign from certain countries. Like he just seems like a loose cannon. I feel like anything can happen with him. And I know when Rosenior was at Hull, he was like, "Oh yeah, I got along with him. I thought he was doing well. I just found his football boring, so I sacked him." So yeah, I've got Hull on 20th.
Yeah.
I think we don't need to say much more on that. Frank, do you want to start us off with who you got in 19th? Dude, you want to start us off with who you got in 19th?
Frank's just not there, eh?
Yeah.
I have gone with Ipswich. I actually don't really like Ipswich as a team too much. So yeah, 19th again. I think you're gonna guess who my 18th is as well. So
Who you got 19th?
they're kind of interchangeable. I definitely know Hull's last, but Ipswich I don't see going up. So goodbye, Ed Sheeran.
Bye bye.
What about you, Adam?
I got Ipswich as well, mate.
Yeah.
I think they'll do better than Hull just because of their Prem experience 2 seasons ago. Get the parachute payments in, go back down. Like they don't have any goals like they do. I know Delap, he scored like 13 for them. They still went down, and they probably have a worse squad than they did last time. So yeah, I think they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Benson?
Yeah, I've also got Ipswich. I just don't think they have enough quality, and they've made a few signings, but I don't know if they will have made enough to make a difference and to keep up with the Prem quality.
Yeah, I agree. Is it Frank? You there, mate?
Hello, guys. This is my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19th, bud.
Right. Well, I went with Hull because they're also, they just can't hang in it. Them and Ipswich, I think, are interchangeable for bottom two.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Oh, we're all on the same page here.
Yeah,
It's been
pretty similar.
pretty chill.
Who's Benson? Who you got on 18th?
I have Coventry, which is relatively boring. I think that they're the one team of the promoted teams that I think could potentially do some stuff because they have a few decent players, but I don't see them staying up.
Yeah, I agree with you, mate. I've
I don't-
also got Cole.
I think Frank Lampard has potential to do things, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
The squad's just not good enough to compete with the rest of the Prem, I think.
Yeah,
Did you guys know they had a goalkeeper called Ben Wilson?
I didn't know
I
that.
did not know that.
I was looking at this. I was looking at the squad before I did this predictions thing because I was just interested, and I was like, "Oh, that's funny." Ben Wilson's there.
They're gonna stay up now then.
Ben Wilson carried them through.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that the championship teams. It's just so hard, and
I'm excited for is it Yarinki? There's the Ghanaian. Was it the Ghanaian dude from the World Cup? Is the midfielder they signed? He looks really good.
I know they signed someone. I don't know who it is.
He was like pretty explosive. Like looks like a pretty strong sort of box to box. And like because their other key player is Grimes, is it? Who plays CDM? Who's like one of the better players in the championship. I think he's like key set piece taker. So I think I don't know if they'll do that well. But
they've went and got a won't. Why do I always say his name wrong? Awoni from Forest as well. Big striker.
Oh yeah, Awoni.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think Coventry will be good vibes. I feel like they'll be kind of like you know how Luton were like a few seasons ago. Good vibes.
Yeah.
Fans will get behind them. You know, a few Super Frank chants. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think. To be fair, I thought all 3 teams that went up last year would go back down as well. So like there could be a surprise. But no, I think the quality difference is just too much, and no one's gone out there and spent money like Sunderland did last year and stuff like that. So yeah. So have you got Cov 18th as well, Joe?
Yeah. All 3: Hull, Ipswich, and Cov.
Yeah.
Same as Ben.
Same as me as well. What about
There
you?
you go.
You got Cov?
I was thinking about having them not, but like at the same time, yeah, the disparity in like the other clubs that would get relegated is just like I don't know. I don't think it'll happen. Just they'd have to win far many more games than you'd expect them to. So yeah, I got
Yeah,
Coventry.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And now
It'd
I
be
think.
cool if they proved us wrong.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I love that, but it's just how it is.
Could City get relegated?
Yes.
Could it happen? Could this be the year that
For a point
If they
deduction.
get
the
the
charges come
minus,
in?
yeah, exactly.
Has Pep left for a reason?
Yeah, frauds. So, give the Prem to Arsenal now. Give them extra ones.
Extra points.
All right, we might as well not record this video, guys. Let's give the Prem to Arsenal right now.
I like that idea.
Okay, we'll move on. So, yeah, 3 new teams. Bye bye. You're all going. Now this is where I think it gets a bit more interesting. I'm interested to see who you guys have in 17th. Frank, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'll kick us off. Vince, I don't know what's so funny. Palace, I think. I'm gonna just say Palace.
Ooh. Okay.
I thought they were gonna get relegated, or like be one of the teams that could get relegated. They're just like a little uncertain, but I think they'll stay up, and their priority probably is to just stay up. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't. Yeah,
Palace.
I don't mind it. They've lost some very important players. Yeah, and they've lost Glasner as well.
Yeah, I think that'll be a big problem.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. Drew, who do you have at 17th?
I've got Brentford.
Brentford.
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh!
That's
Wow,
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
hard.
No, you're gonna
It's
need a
hard
player.
That's just one thing. I was
hard
looking at
here.
the squad and I looked at how they were last year. I don't know. It just wasn't.
They
like-
came 9th last year.
Yeah, I just don't think they'll do it. I just think it'll be a crazy upset.
But they
I
have
just
no
think
they
they'll
have no
be-
Europe either.
They have no what?
They have no Europe. They just have one game a
but they
week.
won't have more games. Yeah.
And they've
Nah.
got Sangara as well from Lens.
Nah. I think Brentford 17th, mate. I think they're going to shit the bed.
And fuck.
Hey, that's very interesting.
Yeah, that's very different to mine.
I do feel like the kind of 17th to almost 10th is quite difficult.
Oh yeah, I agree. Who you got, Benson?
I've gone for a bit of a random one, which is based off your last point, I guess. With being in Europe and having extra games, I've gone Sunderland. I think they did really well last year, but I think they will struggle with the lack of squad depth and so many extra games. And I think being in competitions, European competitions for the first time, they'll put a lot of emphasis on those games, which will kind of cause them to be a little bit less focused in, I guess, on the Prem.
Yeah, I was close to putting Sunderland 17th as well. 2 games a week. Haven't really added anything. Jack is a year older. They were poor without Xhaka whenever he didn't play.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't mind that. I've got Fulham in 17th.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I think Marco Silva leaving is huge.
Yeah.
Arbeloa is still an unproven manager. They've lost their 2 best attackers. I think Leno's the worst keeper in the league.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think their midfield depth isn't amazing. So yeah, I've got Fulham. It feels like very much of lots of young players. They've brought in those 2 from Real Madrid. Will they be able to adapt? I could see just Arbeloa getting sacked as well. Yeah, but I struggled with putting in who in 17th. But I'll move on to 16th. I do have Sunderland in 16th. So yeah.
I have Sunderland the 16th
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
That's staying.
Similar reasons to what Benson just said about Sunderland. I
Yeah,
have
mine
them.
was those reasons as well.
Well, I might. Funnily enough, like 16th, I'm kind of torn as well. But I'm no, I'm gonna put Fulham. I had them between Fulham and Sunderland for 16th. So
Yeah,
like, yeah, I don't think they kind of bolstered their squad, and the surrounding teams are also looking a little bit like because obviously Sunderland they were kind of falling off a bit last year, but with the signing of Glasner and then obviously like the Stadium of Light in it, so they'll just
Glasner.
get results for no reason. No, not what am I?
Xhaka,
What
you
am I
mean?
saying?
So he's
Okay,
at
yeah.
Forest, right?
Yeah, yeah. Did you mean Xhaka, Frank? Going in it out. Who you got 16th, Vincent?
16th, I have Forest.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
I
jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not sure how I feel about them, and I don't know how well they'll adapt to the new system. I think Glasner's a really good coach, but yeah, I'm not sure. I just wasn't really sure about them.
Fair.
They are a bit of a wild card,
Yeah,
but
they do
Yeah,
have a
I feel like
crazy
they could be
owner as
finishing
well.
at any sort of point.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the main thing for me is that I could see him sacking Glasner if they have a couple of poor performances at the start of the season because he's so erratic.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. I think even Glasner is actually coming out and saying stuff like he's not quite happy with the squad. So
Yeah, that's the other thing. Glasner
Yeah.
is the type of
Yeah.
coach who speaks his mind.
Yeah,
which
so
might
Yeah.
it
bode
might not
well.
end well. Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah. We'll move on to 15th. Frank, who you got on 15th? If you're there, mate.
Yeah, well, I said Fulham 16. So wait, yeah, so I'm gonna
Oh,
go
you got
Sunderland
Sunderland.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Same kind of reasons.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, I was saying before, like, yeah, Fulham and Sunderland, I just think I had interchangeable at that spot, and I think they're not really looking as strong as some of the others.
Yeah.
Forest as well, probably, but I mean, they'll be next for me. Yeah.
Fair. Who you got, Jew?
I got Fulham. I'm just like, yeah, they've lost some key players, but and also I think I love. It's weird. I like Below as a coach, but obviously, I think it's just because it's the Real Madrid ties. I think Gonzalo Garcia will do well. He's a dog, but I just don't see Fulham having a better season than what they did last year. Because last year they weren't bad at
No,
all.
they weren't.
They're a tough. They
Oh
were a
well.
tough team to. They were a tough team to beat. But yeah, I've got them kind of 15th. In my opinion, I think like 7th to like 15th is going to be. You know how last year how like all the points were so close. There was
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah, I think it's just going to be similar to that again. So it's a bit of like, but how you going?
Fair.
Yeah.
Who you got, Ben?
And what are we up to? 15?
Yeah.
I have Palace. I think they'll struggle without Glasner. And then also losing Lacroix as well because he was like fucking very good for them last year. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that goes. And also Brennan Johnson. I thought that was really random. I don't know why a straight swap Dwight McNeil for Brennan Johnson was so strange to me, but
I think Brennan Johnson sucks.
I think at
I
times,
think
but I think
McNeil
he
and Brennan Johnson aren't very good.
It's just
I think
Yeah.
it's mid for mid, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess Dwight McNeil will bring a lot more experience, and he can kind of play as a wing back or taking midfielder, I guess, for them because they'll probably play three at the back.
Yeah. I think the new manager they've got in still plays 5 at the back. So I've
Yeah, it looks
also got Palace
pretty
in
similar.
15th as well.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah. What, they're in Europa League, they've got 2 games a week as well. Glasner's
Yeah.
a huge loss. Lost Lacroix, you know, but they always end up finishing 12th somehow, don't they? So they'll probably end up there anyways. But yeah, they've got good players still. Like I still think 15th. It's kind of what Jew said. 15th to like 10th could be very similar
Yeah.
points. So
Because they had moments last year, especially in the Conference League, where they played like actually really good football. So
yeah,
I think the fact that their system's staying very similar can be very helpful for them. But yeah,
Yeah, definitely. Right, 14th. If you want to kick us off, Ben.
Yes, I have gone Fulham. Similar reasons to what you guys were talking about before. I don't think they have a whole lot of experience, and then having a new coach who, yeah, I didn't really rate him that much with what he was doing at the time at Madrid, but I guess he was only there for a short time, so it's quite hard to tell. But yeah, so pretty fresh. I don't think they'll be that great.
Yeah, fair. What about you, Drew? Julian!
Oh yeah. Oh, did you say me?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops! I didn't even hear it. I've gone with Palace.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, they could go higher. You never know. They still have like some decent players in the squad. So yeah, but I think 15th is probably a good place to put them. So yeah, if they had Glasner,
14th.
I'd probably put it differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Europa
Yeah.
League is like also just a big step up as well. 2 games.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. What about you, Frank?
This is 14th, right?
Yeah, 14th. Yeah.
Forest. I think it's probably a bit generous to put them there, but I've kind of just gone off the fact that the season before last they were pushing for Europe, and I feel like Glasgow will do a decent job as opposed to the other teams where they're a little bit more. I mean, they were fairly uncertain the 14th to 17th, but yeah, no, Forest.
Yeah. 14th. I think this probably will be low. But I've got Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I've seen like lots of people have them quite high and rated them high, but I just think maybe second season syndrome a bit. Like I like their squad. Harry Wilson's a great signing. James Trafford. I'm a huge fan of James Trafford. I think
Yeah.
City arguably got rid of the wrong keeper there. Especially with how Maresca plays. Donnarumma in that Community Shield was not looking good at all. So yeah, I've got Leeds. I think 14th is a successful season for them anyways, like coming back up and staying up last year and then doing that again. So yeah, but some really good players, and I could see them finishing higher as well. I think 14th would probably be like the lowest that they'd finish, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. 13th, I have Everton Football Club.
No, no, that's the wrong placing, bro. Wait till you hear where I have.
Bro's already
Second.
biased. Yeah, they need to get rid of Moyes, in my opinion. If they want to play the attacking football that their squad is meant for. They still like the fullback situation. It seems every season with Everton, right, is like they need a right back, they need a left back. They still haven't done it. It's been like the same for 3 years now, right? I really like their midfield. I like their attack. If they go get Richarlison as well, that would be a good signing. Yeah, I don't know, 13th.
I feel like they're good going forward, but I feel like they are relatively weak at the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Braithwaite gets injured all the time.
Yeah, Pickford's good, but yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't really rate Mikalenko.
No, it's their fullbacks. Especially with how important fullbacks are in the modern game, it's just like, yeah, their fullbacks
100%.
aren't good enough, in my opinion.
We're at 13.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see where Jew has them, that's for sure. 13th, yeah, you want to go ahead, Benson?
Yep, I have Newcastle, which may be a little bit low for some people, but I feel like they're going to struggle so much without Kamarish, Tonali, and Gordon. There's 3 massive players to lose. they still look pretty. I think they'll still be relatively strong defensively, but I think in that like defensive midfield, they'll struggle to build from defense to attack. So they still have like fair few decent attackers, but I feel like they also have a number of attackers who are like prone to having really good games, but also having stinkers. So I feel like it depends on how well they're performing together.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Because
that's
Vista hasn't really done too much yet
No.
for them, but I'm interested if he can get to his potential, they could be decent. But who knows?
yeah. Well,
So 13 for me.
Voltemata just doesn't also just doesn't look like a Premier League player.
Nah, he's got his moments, but not enough to be a starting.
Yeah. Well, they also finished 14th last year as well, and then when they didn't have Bruno G, they struggled a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On them as 13th as well. I just don't think. I think, yeah, manager gone. They're in a bit of a bad place in the club, and I know that I know that preseason hasn't been amazing as well. Not that I judged preseason off of anything, but I am for this. And at the end of last year, yeah, it just wasn't looking good.
Yeah.
So yeah, 13th for me.
I'm a copy Adman and go Everton 13. Sorry, Drew. It's time. Yeah, I mean, I feel like 13th isn't bad either. Like their ceiling isn't just super high with Moyes in general. Like that, Moyes is a fight for survival kind of manager, and
Once
I mean
upon a time, it
they have a
wasn't.
solid.
That's a lie.
I mean they have a solid squad. I mean we'll see how they end up doing, but I don't think 13th is that bad either. Like
Nah, I don't think that's
the
bad at
teams
all.
above them, the teams above them are, I mean even Newcastle, um, like they're definitely got a lot worse, but they're also still like a club with an identity that usually finishes in the top half. So it takes a lot to be, I guess, a lot better than them or finish above them. But I mean, it will be pretty close in general and around that pack. So, but
Yeah.
I've just got Everton, yeah. And then I mean, I might as well do the 12th. I got Leeds. I was kind of interchangeable with them, but again, not. I wouldn't be too bad for Leeds. They look pretty good pre-season. Calvert-Lewin will surely get some. Also,
He was a beast in the
they'll
tail end last year.
He was.
Yeah,
He did.
I
The
think
system
they're
just
coming
suited
on
him so
some.
much.
Yeah, for sure. And
It,
they're building towards something. They'll do alright, get a couple results, and then get slapped 5-0 by Arsenal both leagues.
yeah.
So looking forward to that. Yeah, that was my 12th.
Okay.
Who you got?
Mine's Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Yeah.
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 I think Iraola leaving is huge, and all the success that they've built over the last few seasons has been people counted out Bournemouth last year because of obviously last season.
Me.
But I mean Iraola, yeah, exactly. Iraola
Me.
showed that it's the system that works, and I think El Krupi's injured for a bit, and that's a big loss for them. And I think there's another injury that they're dealing with, and their squad's just not looking amazing. So yeah, I've gone them as 12th.
Yeah.
Who you got, Benson?
I have Everton for very similar reasons that you guys were talking about before.
Boys.
I think their defensive line is shaky. I'm actually really excited to see Hackney and Garner in midfield because Garner was playing so well last season. I feel like he started to kind of actually come out of his shell and boss things. And then I think with Njai and Dewsbury Hall, like they were fucking class as well. So I'm really interested to see how they go. But I think Hackney will be a great addition to their midfield, and I feel like that's a decent finishing position for them.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. In 12, I have Forest. I think one game a week will help them improve. They've still got Gibbs White. They've got good defenders. Glasner I think's huge, but I could also like with Ben has them in 16th. Like that wouldn't surprise me either with how their owner is and stuff like that. So yeah, but I think they'll do well. Chris Wood's fit. Igor Jesus, I like him. So yeah, I think they have good players. I think they're exciting squad. Be interesting to see what Glasner does with them. That's for sure. So yeah, I'll move on to my 11th pick. I have AFC Bournemouth in 11th. I'm trying to remember. Did Bournemouth get European football in the end? They did. Yeah, they're in the they're in the Europa League, right?
That's why I put them so
yeah,
low.
I think 2 games a week they may struggle, but like yet again, Bournemouth, they've made good signings. Last year I put them, quite low in the end because I thought they lost their most important players, and they did, but they just went and replaced them. And I think they've gone and replaced them well as well. Like Antonio Silva is a good signing. I still think they have a good squad. Exciting young attackers in Ryan and
His class.
yeah, he's very good. They've got Krupi as well, so yeah, they've got an exciting young squad. It looks like Alex Scott is going to stay as well. Like no one's gone back in for him.
That'll be huge.
Yeah, I think they have a really good squad, and I think they can manage 2 games a week better than some of the other teams that have 2 games a week. But yeah. Who do you have in 11th, Frank?
I have Newcastle.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll probably finish somewhere around the pack, like in the middle. Wouldn't expect them to be too much higher. Obviously, we grabbed their best player, and their other key players have gone as well. But I mean, they still have decent players, and we'll see how they do. I don't know much about the new manager. They could also be a lot lower, to be honest. So I feel like I'm being pretty generous, but yeah, no, 11th.
Fair. What about you, Drew?
Ben, what about you?
I have Bournemouth. Again, similar sorts of reasons. I feel like they do have a lot of quality throughout the pitch, but it's also, I don't know. I feel like they'll be somewhere around that middle. But I feel like they've got quite a good midfield and quite good going forward. But I don't really know that much about Evan Nielsen. I don't think he's that great. But I think they'll do alright.
Yeah. Julian Carell?
I have gone with Leeds. Leeds. Yeah, I think I was impressed with them at the tail end of the season last year, and I thought they were good. And I think Harry Wilson's a good signing to have to help Daniel Farke in the squad. And yeah, I just think they've had a bit of hardship every time they've been in the Prem recently. I think it's their time to kind of just, I don't know, push a bit, take that next step. So that's why I got them 11th.
Fair.
Yeah.
You want to go on
I can do
10th
10.
as well? Yeah.
Yeah. I got Aston Villa.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, prediction.
Yeah, fair.
I had them there last year. So.
The only thing with Villa, like their squad has ran dry. I mean, Manzambi's a great pickup. I think Morgan Rogers is a big loss. I mean, they relied a lot on him to create something out of nothing. The only thing that's like kind of making me think, oh, do I put them that low? Is Unai Emery. I rate him so highly as a coach, but I think it feels like when they go to Europe, this squad just gets run dry, and I just don't think they're going to do amazing. So I think they're just going to be right in the middle. I think they're going to get similar points to like Leeds and Bournemouth and whoever else got up top, but they've just narrowly missed out, and that's why they're 10th. So yeah, pretty low, but is what it is.
Yeah. it's fair enough.
Yeah.
Who you got, Oscar?
Brighton. The Seagulls. I'm surprised no one's already said them, but I feel like they're they're pretty consistent. You can just expect them to finish right in the middle. No other
When I
reason than
think of
that.
mid-table, they're the definition of mid-table.
Yeah, well, when I think of 10th, I just think of Brighton. Like, don't even need to think about it.
Yeah.
They'll have patches, they'll do well, and then might be some injuries, some depth problems, and they'll just struggle against the bigger teams. But yeah, they're pretty consistent. Yeah, 10th.
Yeah, fair. Who you got, Ben? Benson.
10th, I have Leeds, which I think would be a pretty solid finish. But I feel like signing Harry Wilson, Trafford, and then got a new left-footed centre back, which would be good because Sharp left in the summer went to Brighton. So yeah, I think they'll be good additions, and I feel like we'll do relatively well. Got really used to the new system, the new formation at the end of the year, and I feel like Calvert-Lewin, if he plays well, he's got Wilson to play off of him now as well, which will provide even more for him.
Yeah. Fair.
That's me.
I like it. I've got Newcastle in 10th.
Is that you, Adam?
Yeah. So I have them the highest out of us four. I know it's like an improvement from last year, which is surprising because they've lost, arguably the three most important players. But, Newcastle keep on doing this thing the last few years where it's like 1 game a week they do well, 2 games a week they struggle. This year they've got 1 game a week,
Step up.
and I think it's just going to help them out a lot. I still think they have a good defence, especially if they can keep Lewis Hall, Livramento, Chow, Shah. They've got good defenders in there. Their midfield is definitely a bit of a worry. I like the signing of Bamba though, and they might get more signings. Torre, the winger, he looks good. So I don't know.
Do you think they'd think of? Do you think they'd think of playing Shah in midfield potentially? I think he's played defensive midfield a bit before.
Maybe, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what their manager is like as well. Angry German it might be a good change, a good culture shift from Eddie Howe. I feel like Eddie Howe was maybe just a little too nice, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle just needed this change and almost needed to restart, and I think 10th is a successful season for them, especially with what they've lost and where they finished last year. But I just think 1 game a week is huge. Yeah. So I might as well move on to 9th. I've got Brighton. Obviously they've got 2 games a week. It is the Conference League though, so they should be all right with that, and they have good squad depth. And it's just Brighton. They always do quite well. Not really much else to say on that. Yeah.
Quite a consistent team.
Yeah, they are. They've just been really well run.
I have them in the same spot. I also have Brighton in 9th.
Yeah.
Very much agree with that sort of stuff. They have some talented players coming through, and then they've also got just a lot of experienced players. So I feel like the experience will work out quite well in most games, and they'll get results when they need to. But I don't think they're that great.
Yeah, they always just sign random players who we just don't know about, and they end up being good as well.
Well, I think Vuskovic will be real good in defense because he looked pretty strong in the World Cup.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen of him in the Bundesliga, not much, but
yeah, they're just a well-run club.
Yeah.
So it'll be, but losing Danny Welbeck and João Pedro in the last 2 seasons. I feel like the last few years we're always expecting Jorginho Rutter to step up.
They've had some young. They've bought some young strikers in the past 2
They've
seasons.
got 2 Greece strikers.
And they bought. Who's another? Was there an Irish dude? Is that the one?
Evan Ferguson. But he hasn't been the same for 2-3 years.
Nah, but they just. Yeah, you're right. They just sign a player and just turns out to be pretty decent. So yeah.
Who do you have in ninth, Drew?
I can go. I can go next. You guys, all I'm gonna say is so far your tables. You guys are a bunch of pussies, eh? Like, have some balls. Like, take some risks. So number 9, I've got Manchester United.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Good night, Man United.
Yeah, they're nice. You know what? First of all, I just want to say this: fuck Man United. Can't stand them. Like, I want to see them lose. So that's my number one reason. Secondly, I think Europe is. I think Europe's just not going to be good for them. I just think. I just don't think it's going to be good. I think their squad is going to get run dry. I feel like we've seen Bruno's peak, and this is going to be his decline now. And when you see so much of last season,
Ooh.
there was just everything was run on Bruno, and I couldn't believe how teams just sat off him or just let him play. You know he can pass the ball perfectly.
Yeah.
You've got to sort that out. I feel like teams are going to kind of shut that down now. We know his Champions League success is not that good. I love Cunha. I love Bueno. I don't think their midfield is amazing. They've got injury. Their two best centre backs are injury prone. And you know what? At the end of the day, they're Man United. They're probably just going to get themselves in a rut. And I think Carrick's going to get the end of the stick. So, sorry, Jet Hitter me. I know you're watching this, but you're the only United fan I actually like. But like, bro,
I actually think all your opinions are valid. Like, don't mind it, mate. Don't mind it.
Yeah.
I don't have them. I don't have them that low.
Boys, come on! I need to see because right now I've got Brentford at 17. You guys have not put Brentford in. Man United and Aston Villa.
I'm interested to see your top 6 as well because you've got Villa and United 10th and 9th.
Yeah, and I haven't even said where Everton is.
Jesus Christ! Nah, fuck it. Okay, that's okay. United 9th. Look, they finished 15th 2 seasons ago when they had Europe, and there was Europa League. Like, I do think people seem to forget that.
How do you think Tielemans and Santos will do, though?
Look, everyone knows I'm a big fan of Andre Santos. I watched him at Strasbourg, and we've sold him to United, so it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Andre Santos is a very good player. He reads the game really well, but he's unathletic as fuck. And to put him alongside Yuri Tielemans or Kobe Mainoo, who are also very unathletic, it's going to be interesting to watch, especially with how Man United set up. But they do play their best football when they're counter-attacking. But now, since they finished third, they're going to be expected to play better football, and Man United actually always play worse when they have more of the ball. Therefore, I actually do think they're going to do well in the Champions League, but not in the Premier League, because I think the Champions League will suit them better. Like, they can counter-attack the big teams. Like, last season, they played their best games against City and Arsenal, right? They play better when they don't have the ball, and I think that'll be the case again this year. But yeah, I don't have them that low. But yeah, but I like it. I like it, Drew. Something bold. Who you got on 9th, Frank? Are you still there?
Yeah, no, I don't mind that shout at all, Drew. Yeah, no, I'm chilling, bro. I'm gonna go. I've been thinking about it because, like, it's all a bit interchangeable.
You're doing this off the top of your head, eh?
I mean, low key. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna go Bournemouth. I wanted to put them a little bit higher just because I liked them a lot last year. Obviously, the worst prediction in history. That's Adam's quote. Anyway,
you were still wrong.
That, wasn't it? They didn't work. So it is the worst prediction in history.
No, but you were just still wrong.
Right. So it's the worst. It is the worst or not?
No.
Sorry, where did you have them last year?
I think so. They were. I had them. Wait, do you have it, Adam, or not?
You predicted them to finish 9th. Yeah.
I predicted them.
So you were
ninth.
still. They finished 6th. So at the end of the day, we both stunk it up, really.
Yeah, you guys argue over this and you guys both stunk it up.
Yeah.
Right? Like, get over it, eh?
I agree.
No, but but it was halfway through the season,
Yeah, it was when
they
they
were
hadn't won
17th or 18th.
they hadn't won like 10 games in a row or something.
And
So
they were playing well, but like they just didn't get results. And then, obviously you said it was the worst prediction,
not
and
holding
they
a grudge
they,
at all
they
though,
didn't
eh?
bet it. No, absolutely not.
He doesn't hold grudges.
No, I let it go.
Yeah, fair.
Let it go straight away.
So Bournemouth are like your
But
second
yeah, I
team
mean,
now
I
after
kind of
that.
want. Alright, shut up! I'm speaking. All right, no. I wanted to have Bournemouth a little higher, but obviously they got European football, and I think that will be their main priority. They'll do all right in the Prem. They could finish maybe eighth, seventh, but I think nine's pretty fair. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for my bold predictions for the top eight. Yeah, that'll be me.
Yeah. You can start off with eight then, Frank.
Alright, fuck it. Eight. Uh, fuck it. Okay, Villa.
Yeah, okay.
Villa.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you go.
I mean, there we go. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm just doing off the top of the dome. Like, obviously, we analyzed the teams last year, and like that didn't fucking work out. So it's just, I think, just throw the names out there. Villa, they're a little bit worse, but they'll be all right. I'm concerned as well for Spurs, but yeah, I'm just stick Villa in there. Fuck it, move on.
Who you
I
got,
can
dude?
go eight.
Yeah.
I pick Brighton. They're a team that I don't mind. Just as we was talking about them before, just consistent and just seem to always, you think of a mid-table team, they're up there, and now they've got Europe. I think then their squad's still the same, their structure's still the same. I think they're just gonna low-key just find success like step by step. So yeah, I put them at eighth. I'll just type that in now. Brighton, the Seagulls.
Who have you got, Adam?
I've got Brentford. So massive difference from Julian Corral. But yeah, I just think they finished ninth last year. They've got one game a week. They haven't really lost any. They haven't lost anyone in their squad apart from Jordan Henderson, captain leader legend. They've added Sangara, good player, Callum Wilson, Anthony. So I think they've improved their squad. I think I had them 17th last year as well, actually. But yeah, Keith Andrews proved that he's the man, and they just play, shit football that suits the Premier League. Will Igor Thiago scored 20 goals again? Probably not. But Callum Wilson off the bench, that guy knows how to score goals.
Dude, he's such a striker, eh? Just his positioning and instinct is just like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to move them up?
So nice to
No, I don't, but... I just really like...
Yeah, so I think Brentford push for Europe this year. Who you got, Ben?
I have Brentford as well. Very similar reasons. Like they lost a few players, didn't they? Who did they lose?
Hendo.
Yeah, no, not really then. They've brought in a few players, and then I think like Ouattara and Shada are both so fast and so lethal on counter-attacks and stuff, so I feel like they'll just, I feel like they'll do pretty solid and push for Europe.
Yeah, fair. Who you got in?
Should I go for seventh?
Yeah.
I have Spurs. They've obviously done very shit the last few years. Like they've made a few good signings, but I still don't think they'll be that great. Like I think Van Hecker will be insane for them, and Senesi. I'm interested to see how they line up. Whether they have Van der Ven at left back, because they've made multiple centre back signings. So I thought Senesi was insane for Bournemouth as well. So I'd be really surprised if he wasn't playing. But again, you've got Van der Ven and Van Hecker, so I don't know how they'll line up, but I think Tonali was also a very good signing for them, but I just don't think they have enough going forward, to be honest.
Yeah, it'll be That's the thing with like some of the big teams as well. I still feel like Spurs, City, and Liverpool, maybe probably even United, are still yet to make signings. So like, if you come back and do
Yeah,
this in 2 weeks, this could even be different, which is
yeah.
mental. But yeah, no, I don't mind it. Who do you have in seventh, Jew? I'm very interested to see where this goes.
Um, well, hoping that seventh is Europa League. I think it's good news for the Blues. I've gone, I've gone with my boys in blue.
Chelsea.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good news for the Blues,
He's been
and there's no more time to lose.
he's been a fan for 3 months and he's already biased. I respect it highly.
Yeah. Look, I think most Everton fans would think I'm stupid for putting them seventh.
And they would be right.
But you know what? I just believe in this team. No, I just think Hackney's a good signing. I've been watching a bit of preseason. Tyreek George is pretty good. I'm pretty hopeful. I think Barry will have a good season. I've loved that we kept Ndai. The fullback situation is a bit of a worry since I've been talking to fellow Everton fans, and the one thing they say is the fullbacks, and obviously most of them are anti-Moyes. I think he steered the ship for them to be mid-table and kind of get stability, but now we're a bit of a sleeping giant. So yeah, but I reckon